Went a little bit too far right there. Was thinking that I did not want to go into the left bunker because I can reach it and I can't carry it, but it was a little bit too far right. The OB is pretty far out there though, so it is safer on this side, and it's a short club into the green, so it's not bad. I mean, yeah, I would say hitting towards the right side of this fairway is good, but maybe not as far right as I went. Thought it was gonna bounce more from the rough, especially the lie I had. Landed there, finished there, so I think the greens are gonna be pretty soft today. There is a water hazard left side, pretty sure I can carry that, but obviously not trying to hit there. Bunkers right, not sure how far it is. I think I should technically aim at the stick over there, like this thing here, but I'm probably gonna aim at this tree here, because even though I hit a fade, it's so hard to aim left, especially when there's like stuff on the left. And I don't know, just try to swing it. I did fade the first one, so I definitely should be aiming more left, but it's okay. It's the second hole, we're warming up. Usually I do tend to fade the first few, but I'm just gonna try and see if I can hit this one straight. Okay, also I'm really sorry about my sunscreen. It's so white, it's making my face look so white, but it's whatever. I did end up fading it. I kind of opened the face, but I think I actually carried those bunkers on the right side, so I'm probably gonna end up having a way better angle on the right side, because I don't know if you could tell from the clip before, but there's a tree down the left side, and if you hit it too far left, I mean, it's not like it's gonna be in your way, but it's just kind of like at the left side of the fairway. So I would recommend hitting the right side of this fairway, and obviously it depends if you can carry the bunker or not. I didn't know that I could carry it. I don't have a rangefinder right now. I didn't know that I could carry it, but I ended up carrying it, and I think I should be good with a good angle into the green. Okay, so my ball's up there. Bunker is like way not in play, so it just looked a lot closer. But this tree was definitely a bit cutting it close there. So I have 158. As you can see, the only thing really is that right bunker. The pin is tucked right. But I kind of feel like I want to hit like a fade-ish shot so that I can kind of hold the green. Because I'm not in a rough, but it's a little bit of a rough. And I'm afraid that it's going to like bounce a lot if I hit a normal shot. And it's a little bit downwind. So I think I'm going to try and hit like a little cut 6-iron and just try to like hold the green better. So let's go with the 6-iron rather than the 7. Okay, so I just got an idea that I'm going to show you guys where I'm basically where I'm going to try and roll the ball over, or kind of the point, like you guys could see on that video, like I was kind of rolling my putter over that point. And if you look at it, I did roll my putt over exactly where I wanted to. Obviously it was just like not the right line because it didn't break like I thought it was going to break, and it just went straight. But yeah, either that or I could have putted it softer obviously, but yeah, just based on my speed, it was not the right line. So yeah, I think that's a good exercise to kind of show myself as well if I am actually putting it down the line that I want to. Is it just that my speed is not good, or am I like not actually putting it down the line I want to, or you know, am I just, I don't know, whatever. But I think that's a good exercise to kind of see what you need to work on with your putting. Is it your stroke, your speed, your line, whatever it is. All right, water down the right side. It's like a 174 to the pin. Probably have to carry it all the way there. Basically, I think just gonna aim it at the pin. So the problem with that tee shot is I tried to hit it way too hard. I knew that I had to commit to that shot, and I've just been having like some struggles with hitting my 5-iron the distance that I'm supposed to hit it. Like even when I hit it good, it just doesn't carry as far. I don't know if like the loft is messed up or something, but yeah, in my head I was like thinking, oh, I need to hit this hard. And what happens when you think you need to hit it hard and there's water down the right side? You're going to pull it. So yeah, luckily I made the up and down. Almost made a birdie actually, but yeah, I'll take a par. When you have a bad shot, you just kind of have to move on and try to come back from whatever position you're in. But this is a par 5. Not really sure what's going on out here, but pretty sure it's still far. I think I might aim at this tree right there because I don't think there's a reason to cut it, but then again I don't really know. Maybe a little bit right of that. The small tree right off the stick. Yeah, should be okay, right? You're gone, right?
Yep.
That was a perfect shot to my target, so let's hope it's on the fairway. I think it's funny that people don't realize, but when you record yourself, you actually learn so much. Like, especially when you're, telling yourself the targets out loud, you know whether you hit the target or not. And most of the time, when you say your target out loud, or at least say it to yourself, not necessarily out loud, but when you like mention what your target is, it helps you commit to the shot more because you chose the target. You know that's where you're going. Whereas when you don't, sometimes you're like thinking, maybe I should go there, maybe I should go here. You might not be 100% committed to your shot or your target yet. And also once you choose your target, it's a lot easier to just commit to your shot because you already chose the target. Now all that's left to do is to execute. Ooh, this might not have been a driver hole. Like it all goes downhill towards the hazard. Little bit dangerous. So I've still got around like 300 yards to the pin. It is an uphill green, so I think I'm going to be hitting a 5-wood instead of a 3-wood or a driver because I need more height. And also I'm not going to get on the green anyway, so there's no point really hitting a 3-wood or a driver. And the 5-wood carries about the same distance as a 3-wood, and because it's uphill, I think it's better to just hit the 5-wood. Sorry, I'm not 300, I'm like 280 or 270, but still can't get to the green anyway. Also, I'm on a downhill lie, so like I said, I need the height more than the distance. I think another important factor for like what I said about the putting, like for that putt, I'm not trying to hold the putt, I'm trying to roll it over the line that I chose, which I think is important because think about it. First of all, there must be a reason why you saw that line. Unless you have like absolutely no feel and you're so bad at reading greens, like your body knows where the putt's gonna break. You can see it with your eyes. It's just that sometimes you might doubt yourself, and when you're trying to roll it over a line versus trying to hold a putt, you're actually focusing on your process rather than the outcome. And the process is what you can control. The outcome you cannot. You can, hit a good putt and hit a rock and go offline. But if you try and stick to your process, chances are you'll have a better outcome. See, I knew exactly what happened on that shot. Like, I was thinking that I should hit a 5-wood rather than a 3. And I just did not trust it. And what happens when you don't trust it? You're gonna miss it. So yeah, just a bad, like, not committed shot. That's the problem. But I mean, I'm still in play. It's just in the bunker. Just making my life a little harder, that's all. I knew that there was a bunker here. I didn't know that it was this long. So welcome to the hardest shot in golf, guys. A 52-yard bunker shot over another bunker. We got this. I mean, we gotta talk about priorities here. The priority for that shot was definitely just to make clean contact, which is what I did. It's just not easy to control the distance out of that kind of bunker shot. So we're on the green. We just have a really long putt, but let's see what we can do. Par 3, 190 yards into the wind. I mean, I think there's just those bunkers short. Looks like there's nothing behind. Maybe a bunker long right. I can't tell if that looks like a bunker. Tough shot, but also did not commit to it. I know that if I hit my 5-wood, like full, like it would carry about 200 yards. So it was like 190, and I know that if I hit that good, it's going to carry straight over the green. But my hybrid is too short, so I tried to hit it soft, and most of the time what happens when I try to hit it soft is I push it. Because obviously you're trying to hit it soft and you need to commit to swinging it full. But yeah, I mean, most of the time, you're gonna end up with a better result if you just commit to your shot. And I tell myself that all the time, but you know what? It's always easier said than done. So just gotta keep working on it, keep trying every day, and keep getting better. Good safe par over there. Definitely happy with the par on a 200-yard par 3, especially when I'm hitting like woods and stuff. Par is a good score. I mean, par is always a good score, but you know, gotta set your expectations right so you don't get overly disappointed on the golf course. I did it again, non-committed shot. I think it's so funny because we know it, we feel it when we hit it. And it's just like some hosts just like don't feel comfortable to your eyes, and you know it, but it's so hard to commit to it. But I'm doing that way too much today, so I'm gonna try and be better at that. Gonna commit more. Right now I kind of got a tricky shot, but should be okay. I think the sand here is pretty hard, so it should be pretty easy to get it out. Let's just try to hit a good shot here. Also, I'm lucky I hit it in the bunker because it's definitely not a driver hole. Oopsie. Really happy with that shot. I opened the face up and just tried to hit it high because I was hitting a 5-iron. I was really on the uphill, so I didn't really need to force it to go up. But yeah, it was a good shot. It just ended up being a little bit short. I think it was just too much height. But I'm happy with that. Par 3, 150 yards. Obviously do not want to go short, want to carry it all the way there. A little bit into the wind. Now you know how it feels. Imagine me when I have that.
So funny.
I already stress normally.
Stress beneran. You go.
I go. Stressful, right? But the stress. That's so funny. So I recently got my friend to start recording because it is very beneficial. Like, you learn a lot watching yourself play. And I always tell her, I'm so stressed when like people is behind waiting for us. Even though I know there's people in front, I just hate the feeling of like people watching me like set up my camera and stuff like that, and them thinking that I'm slow. Even though I know they don't think that, it's just in my head. So just now she experienced it for the first time. She was like, oh my god, Jen, stress. And I think it's so funny, but you don't realize like how stressful it is to like record and play. And like when it's a busy golf course, it does like affect your game. So this par 5 is like the tee shot was like the perfect practice for me to do what I was talking about, which is to like commit to my shot, like not letting it leak to the right. I mean, obviously I'm gonna have a longer tee shot. It's a little bit of a dogleg right. I mean, like a longer approach shot if I hit it more left. But there's also bunkers down the right side, and you are not going for the green if you're in that bunker. So it was good practice for me to just make sure that I swing towards the left side like I should be, and not like trying to guide it too much. I hope this video is not like too giving you guys a headache. But yeah, I have to push my push cart and film and play. I ended up running out of fairway a little bit though, so I think I might have needed to go more right. I probably could have carried that bunker on the right. But it's alright, it's good practice. I didn't hit a leaky fade, so happy with the process. That's my ball right there. This is the fairway, so it's not that bad. Hopefully the lie is okay. And then it's a par 5. Looks like there's a bunker down the left and there's water down the right side. I don't know how far it is yet, so I haven't decided if I'm gonna hit like as much as I got or I'm just gonna lay it up. So I've got 280. I think I'm gonna hit like maybe like a 5-wood and get it as close as I can, because I am in the rough, but probably the rough is gonna, if anything, pull it left, so I don't have to worry about the water hazard on the right. But I don't want to hit a 3-wood because the lie is not super great, so I definitely want to hit something that's gonna get me in a good position, so I'm going with a 5-wood. So before I hit, I noticed the wind was blowing right and my ball was below my feet, so it was definitely going to go right instead of left, like I said, because I didn't feel like the rough was going to pull my club to belly. So I just aimed towards the left side of the pin and just let it naturally like take the slope right, because I knew that it was not going to go too far right and it's going to go into hazard. But I think because of that I might have a better angle into the green now. So my ball is here, as you can see. It's like far from the water and got a great angle into the green. Not too happy with that one. It's not a bad shot, but I was still thinking in my head when I was about to hit, like, how hard do I need to hit this, which I should not be thinking about before I hit. I should be thinking about before I hit. So yeah,